Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. I am out here getting ready to harvest some of our peppers and a few tomatoes. Robin harvested some nice tomatoes. They're already inside. She got those yesterday. I'm gonna be using them and getting ready to make some chili. So hopefully next year we'll have some onions. We like to eat a lot of onions in our meals, and sure will save us a little bit of money, especially the way groceries are. Well, here we go with I got a bell pepper, nice bell pepper. Got some those are banana peppers. I'm gonna put them in the chili. I got pepper here. That's a nice looking one, and that is a jalapeno pepper. So hopefully that means it's not hot. We're gonna find out. Throw that in there. Got a little, some small, those cherries. Yeah, husky cherry red tomatoes. She's already got a bunch of those. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest those. We don't have much corn left. We've already got a few small stalks here, but I don't think they're gonna make it. They're kind of turning yellow. There's Romeo. Hey, Romeo. Got the chickens watching. They always like keeping up with what's going on. It is a beautiful day out. It was 60 degrees when we came outside this morning, and it's close to 2:30 now. And it's I forgot to look, but the high is only supposed to be about 70, low 70s. I don't remember exactly what. It's supposed to be nice all weekend. There's another tomato. I may give that one just a little bit more time. There's one here that needs to be cooked. And here's some more that, well, we're getting a lot of tomatoes this year. Look at all the tomatoes on these plants. We've already harvested a bunch of them. Getting close to the end of the year, but tomatoes around here, I've harvested them all the way up to into October before. These may not last as long because they're in the more sun. They get sun probably 6 to 8 hours a day. They get total sun. And we got some beans. They are almost ready to harvest. They're getting there. These were just an experiment. She just threw them in here. This is corn that never really did nothing. So she's going to try putting the beans by herself next year. We had a little bit of corn, just a few. We've also had remnants of deer being out here. There's a real small kernel. Probably go ahead and harvest it and give it to the chickens. All right, well, I'm gonna get these taken off of their vines, and we're gonna go in and make some chili, and then I'm probably gonna do a little bit of yard work. So I'll see you back in a little bit. Well, good morning. It's the next day. The chili was great. Gonna add to, I've already added to it some more sauce, some more beans. I already have, I put in 3 different kinds of peppers, not that many of them. This, well, I put 2, I think I put 2 of the, they look like banana peppers, but they're like a sweet pepper. And I don't like hot. So I put in bell pepper, and all that was out of the garden, and cut up some fresh tomatoes and put in there. I put some tomato sauce in there this morning. There's a hummingbird right hovering over here. And I put in, what was that? Jalapeno. It looks just like a jalapeno, but it's not hot. It was good. All that I had fun. Put I think I put two onions cut up in it. Two, what do you call it, golden onions, I guess. They're like yellow instead of the purple ones. I put two of those in there. Cooked it all up. Put some chili seasoning in it. And it was good. But if you like soups and chilies and stuff, you know they're always a lot better the second day. So that's what I'm hoping for today. Robin and Misty just left to go. They worked yesterday, took some stuff over to the Peddler's Mall and have already sold some. And they've got orders to fill. She's taking Misty back where she lives in Huntington. And they've got orders to drop off on the way and some concrete gooses to drop off. I mean, all that stuff is coming through the internet and the marketplace thing. The ladies are starting to fill orders, and they got their first. I didn't get a chance to take pictures of them, but she's now offering the baby goose, and they've already sold two of those. Or either sold one and going to put the other one over to Peddler's Mall, or sold two of them. I can't remember, but they working hard the past yesterday and this morning. It's right now it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to do a little bit today. Getting ready to take the trash down. So I'm sitting here in the side by side for. I'm going to try to kill a little bit of grass with some grass and weed killer. I'm probably going to pull a few weeds sometime today, but I'm definitely going to watch some football. I'm a Bengals fan. I know it's been doing pretty good the past few years, but see how they start off the year. I'm going to watch some of that. That's coming on just there in a little bit. So just give updates. You know, the shelter, it's just on hold because finances got to be used in other places just like before. And I've got some ideas I may talk about here in a little bit. How I'll explain how Robin makes her concrete geese, and I'm just going to try to make it a little bit easier than what she has been doing, because I mean she's still doing it for a hobby, but man, it's really taken off. So see, we're just gonna go ahead and see where it goes, you know. And I don't know, whoever would have thought making the money she's been making off of concrete lawn geese with decorative outfits. And there's a lot of ladies out there, young ladies and older ones, that really like it. So I'm gonna kill the grass, take the trash down, kill the grass, and then I'm gonna look at that the front door to Jason's little building down here. Needs to be fixed. I'm gonna see what all is gonna be involved in that. So stay tuned. About a 55-gallon barrel. see, I've already got grass growing back through this dirt or gravel. I don't have a whole lot of gravel back on this area, so, and my gravel got used for a parking place over there, so one of these years I'll get to get another pile. So what I've got to do is still keep up with killing the grass, but at least there's not a whole lot coming back up right now. So I will go ahead and spray it, and then I may go ahead and spray down there where I haven't got to yet with the box blade, and let it, hopefully it'll die, and then I can cut it up. So this shouldn't take but a few minutes, hopefully, and then we'll move on to something else. Well, all right, I've got the grass all sprayed, so now I'm in here looking at the front door here. This could be just an easy fix. Let me turn the camera around here. If you look, this door is hitting right here, right there. There's a spot. And you can see where they tried to take this door and bend it, but it's a metal door. And I mean, it did help a little bit, but if you look, well, it's hard to see, but when you hold your deadbolt out, I didn't have a pencil to mark it, but I kind of held my finger there. The deadbolt is not quite lining up with the strike plate. That's real hard to see. So it's almost, also, it's almost like this side of the jamb is up too high, because it's hitting right here, the door is hitting right here, and the deadbolt is not going all the way on the strike plate, which that could be just nothing, but I'm going to see about taking the screws out of the door jamb on this side and see if I can lower this down. I mean, it only needs like a 1/16, not even, you know, just not 16, 3/16, something like that. And I could possibly fix it. The door is not staying open, but that could be where the guys didn't get it all the way level. I'll bring a 4-foot level down here and see. So go get my stuff, go see what's going on up the house with the dogs, see what my chili's doing, and see if I can come down here and get this fixed real quick. All right, I've been working on the door here a little bit. It actually, it's in the bubble everywhere, but it's not exactly in the bubble everywhere. It's not, I mean, excuse me, it's in the bubble everywhere, but it's not in the middle of the bubble. The door, even though it reads pretty much level, it'll swing. The building, when I put a level down here, let's see here. See, it's reading in the bubble. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it should be good enough. But the door, as I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to hold the, and you see the door shutting here, and you can see where it just barely, if you can see that crack where this part is pulled up. It's weird because it doesn't start hitting until right there, Right there is where it hits. And it is just barely. It will shut, but it's... So what I'm going to do is loosen up the screws on. As I was saying before my battery died, I mean, it's just barely. It's no more than, I don't know, 16th or just over 16th. So I'm just going to loosen the screws, see if I can beat down on that just enough that it'll free that up. Let me get back to you in a second. All right, so now get this other block of wood. Oh, I wanted to check something else too. I thought about. It's not level that way. It's all pretty good that way. I've got nails in it though. Not much I can do about that. Let me see if I can do something with this. Nah, the door's really not getting tied up here either. I think the door is not matching the jamb. That's what I'm thinking. And it's set too low. It just barely set. The whole door was cut in just too low on the hinges side. That's what I'm thinking. That'd be a lot of work. Could see. Yeah. I have to cut the hinges up higher so we can raise the door up. That would be the only way really to fix it. So I may just end up beating on the bottom of this door a little bit. See if we can fix it, because we're not going to be getting a new door right now, that's for sure. I could try to shim this side, but what I'm not understanding is it was saying it was level. Well, no, it's not either. Shoot, that is off pretty good, actually. Well, let me see if I can redo some shimming on this real quick. Get back to you in a minute. Okay, I remedied part of the problem. The problem was the top hinges were not all the way tight. They weren't screwed in all the way, so it was letting the door drop down just a little bit. When it dropped down just a little bit on the top, this was rubbing. So now it shuts pretty easy. Still needs some work to do because it's not you can see the daylight, I guess, through the video of the door. So we're going to put some weather stripping up top there. I'm thinking that the door jamb and the door are not, the door definitely wasn't put in right, but we're going to make it work. These are the screws they use to put the hinges on. I don't like using those short screws, so I'm going to replace all of these. The ones I'm putting in are exactly the right ones either, but at least they're longer, so they'll grab more wood. As you can see, by not having the hinges tight, how it affected the door closure. Look. Four more here. Alright, let's do it once again. Oh yeah, it's a whole lot better. It's still not staying open right, and it's a good 1/8 of an inch out of square, or out of level, however you want to say it. Alright, so let me see if I can rig this door handle up. Alright, if you want to watch, see if I can get this thing to work. I believe that I've got it on upside down. But this is the way that it has to go on this door. Well, that's not very tight, is it? It's not very tight at all. See if we can get that to work for now. Now, something's not lined up right here. Ooh, that wasn't good. Alright, so let's do it like this. Let's get the door handle on first. Alright. Let me see what happens when I try to put one. These screws here, I don't even know if they're going to be the right length. I may have to cut them off. I'm hoping they're the right thread though. Feels like it is. We'll probably end up getting another door handle, I'm sure. Especially since this one doesn't have a key to it. We'll work that out later. Not sure that's the right size, but it's going to be for now. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Get ready to find out here in a second, ain't we? I may be doing all this for nothing. I never understood why they make it so hard to get these screws. Especially when you got the round door handles. Those are really hard to do. Remember when we was remodeling our old house, getting ready to sell it, we used the original handles on the interior doors. We just painted them, and then I kept scratching them. Let me see if I can get a couple screws to stick in here. Use a couple of these longer ones. Hope they're not too long though. That wood is about gone inside that door. So let me see here. That's what I was afraid of. Now I'm going to open back up. Ha! Let me see. I have to take the door handle apart, I guess. Dag nabbit. Might be able to, if I had all my tools here, might be able to get to it. You catching all this, camera? Just get that to go a little bit more. Ah, oh, come on. No, it's not gonna go. Alright, instead of wasting video, let me get... Alright, my doorknob did not work. I'll show you in a second, but I did get the door, as I showed a minute ago. It is shutting now. I mean, pretty freely. Deadbolt will work to keep the door shut. There's no key for that deadbolt. So for now, we'll just be going in and out the back door. Coming in the back door to unlock this. We'll get us a door handle. All right, my battery died again, so I just came on up to the house here, trying to get some light. It's in the evening now, so you can see me. Just wanted to show you what's going on with this thing. See if you can see it here. When you put it in, and you put it in the distance that it's supposed to be in there, and you go to open the, see how it's right here, it's not going all the way in. Well, that doesn't let the door open back up. It doesn't, as I found out. Now you could go ahead and pull that out to where your cylinders for your screws are not in there, and then it goes all the way in. So where this, I've just pieced this together from down in the parts down in my building. I've got two of these, but they're both doing the same thing. So I'm wondering if these were from a different door handle. So I'm going to continue looking down in the building. But I mean, we can get a door handle for cheap, but I just hate doing that if I know down in all that mess down there, we've got one door handle that'll work. So I know this has been a real short video. The camera. I know this has been a real short video. Not really a whole lot went on. Just a bunch of different things went wrong. I was had intentions on making a table for Robin and her concrete geese that she makes, but that didn't work out this weekend. I think that's how I started the video out. I was getting ready to go get the parts for that, but we ended up not doing that. So hopefully we can do that next weekend, because she made started on Friday afternoon, I think is what she did. But anyway, her and Misty worked on them all day yesterday, and last night she made 4 of the big gooses. I got one over here on the counter. I'll show you real quick. This is what the concrete goose looks like when it comes out and it's not painted yet. She does the filler, fills them in with caulk a little bit, then paints them up, and she made 4 of them and got 3 of them done, and 2 small ones. She just started doing the small ones, and she sold them. Turn my camera back around. She sold them all today. So she's been on the road today. And you wouldn't believe how much these things are selling. I mean, they're selling like hotcakes, as they say. Ain't that right, Romeo? There's Romeo. He just wants his mama back home. Yeah, he misses her when she's gone. Don't you, buddy? Yeah. Yeah. He's a good kid. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. I did get my grass sprayed down there, so hopefully by tomorrow I'll start noticing that a little bit dying out. I'm hoping it will anyway. I used almost, I think it's a gallon jug, I think. So, and I used about 3/4 of it. So, hopefully that's going to do something. So, thank you for watching this short video if you stayed for the whole thing. And hopefully we'll have something going on in the next one. Oh, by the way, the chili was even better today. I don't know if I've mentioned it or not. It's good. Yeah. We'll see you next time. God bless.